foot does it reach?
Alright. My name's Alex Perez. I am doing a presentation for my NSC150 class, and I will be speaking about back injuries and back injuries. And I will be speaking about how common they are, because back injuries occur for everyone in all types of stages. They can occur just by squatting, picking a piece of paper, maneuvering in the wrong direction, and the pain could lead up to just trouble breathing all the way to actually difficulty moving. And when a person is injured, they end up spending more time at the hospital, less time at work, which is costly and actually brings in more financial problems, which more life situations end up occurring from that. And also the company itself ends up suffering from that, because the production isn't as efficient and it becomes costly. And currently there's over $1 billion spent on medical expenses for back-related injuries alone.
No problem.
And many people,
yeah, I know.
Many people end up injuring themselves through to just improper squatting. So we have the common squat where people end up just doing the stoop squat, where it is their back is straight, or they're bending their back and they're keeping their knees straight. That actually increases the per pound increases on the lower back tenfold. So a 10-pound dumbbell will be about 100 pounds of weight on your lower back. And if not applied or not properly squatted, all that strain is put on your lower back, compared to a proper squat where your knees are actually bent and your back is straight. And that is, you want your pelvis to get to 90 degrees, and that is able to constrict all the way to the rest of the body. And the majority of the body that you need to focus on is your quads, which includes the rectus femoris, the vastus intermedius, the vastus medialis, the vastus lateralis. We also have we have to focus on the glutes a lot, which is the gluteus maximus mainly, but also the gluteus minimus, and also the feet and placing your feet are very crucial. We actually have 4 layers of muscles within our feet that aren't really focused on too much, but I digress into that. And the biggest thing we need to focus on is understanding our biomechanics, and understanding when we carry weights, we have to actually focus our whole bodies onto this, and so we could prevent injuries. And another thing is, the people who do not actually educate themselves end up recurring injuries. They have an 80% chance of having a reoccurrence of an injury. And those people who actually have a recurrence of an injury, and that pain ends up radiating somewhere else, which makes them believe they have issues other than their lower back. And that's why they go through years of therapy, and no actual solution has been dealt with, because they don't deal with the origin at first. And okay. So, yes, Beth.
Okay, so can you please demonstrate the difference between a proper and improper squat?
Yes, I will demonstrate. Many people have improper squatting by just bending over, and that is bending the back and keeping the knee straight. That is very bad, because like I said earlier, that increases the strain on the lower back tenfolds. And a proper squat is when you have your feet shoulder width apart, your toes on a slight angle, and when you do squats, you want to make sure your lower back is straight, and you just stick your butt out a little bit and focus on your glutes and your quads. And once you focus on that, it's able to stabilize the rest of your pelvic area region. And depending on the weight carried, that will also focus on your core, and obviously contracting the rest of your body as well.
So I have a question. The first movement you did looks somewhat similar to a deadlift.
A deadlift
or
is...
an RDL?
Yes, those are not actually the deadlifts. You don't have straight. Your knees do slightly bend.
They're soft knees.
Yes, so that's where the hamstrings are activated. So stoop squats is when you lock your knees, and that's most people end up doing the stoop squats. because most people aren't familiar with proper deadlift squatting, and when you have when you deadlift, your back is still straight.
Right.
You don't actually bend forward. You just maintain straight posture.
Thank you.
Thank you.